Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Way of the Hunter. This week has been approximately 6 billion years long, so I apologize if I am not very chatty today. It has been absolutely brutal. But we are finally done with Nez Perce Valley since last Sunday, so now we're actually starting a new map, which is Transylvania. In case anybody wonders why my difficulty has been set down to hiker, that is because I was doing some animal science on a different branch and I just could not be bothered playing on normal difficulty. But we are switching back to adventure for the stream. And we are just going to jump into the game and start picking up missions. And while we're picking up missions, I'm gonna introduce the map a bit, talk a bit about my own personal opinion of it, about the missions that are on there, etc. So it's not too boring while we are rolling around and picking up stuff. Okay. Yeah, we are at the lodge. I think I already showed you guys the lodge last week. It's a cozy little place, though the lighting could be better. I think we need to change our loadout. No, we're already there. We already did that last week. Okay, hawk collar, predator, and red deer. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. And as you can see, there's garlic and crucifixes everywhere, because we're in the land of the Trachlias. We're not gonna pick the red one. We took the red one through all of Nez Perce Valley. I want something different. Let's take the green one. The Kawasaki Mule. Boom. Alright. Oh, before I forget, we actually have a shooting range on this map as well. It is... Oh, we got a need zone here. Grey Wolf, nice. We've got a shooting range right over here. Not as big as the one on Nez Perce Valley, but not much smaller either. So if you want to practice your shots, you can practice here. None of the deer species that are on Nez Perce are on this map. It's all new deer. And we have, this is actually a part of the Hunter's Pack, which comes with both of the special physical editions, the Elite Edition and the Wild Expeditions Edition. But also you can buy this pack just standalone, and it was available for everybody who pre-ordered, and it gives you this nice little mouflon statue outside of your lodge in Transylvania. So we actually have some other decoys here. This is going to be mostly the aesthetic for Transylvania. It's going to be a lot of these, I guess this is hay structures. Yeah. And a lot of just like little quiet sheds with garlic and crucifixes that are all over the map. And as you can see, we are more in a, I don't even know what you call these forests. I guess deciduous forest, is that the word in English? Versus what we had on Nez Perce Valley. I honestly don't know. Like I said, it's been a long week. I'm tired. But we are going to figure out where we need to go. So right now we only have this area marked because we have only interacted with the swamp map. We've got our 4 lodges that we need to visit to uncover the rest of the areas. But before we do that, we're going to pick up some missions at campsites, and we're going to start going counterclockwise. So we're going to need to go left when we get out, right, and I think there should be a, yeah, right over here, down to this. Then we're going to have to keep on going until we get to roughly around here, I think, where there should be another campsite. And then we need to get up here. In case anybody is wondering how I even know where we need to go, I mapped out all the campsites that have tasks a long time ago, and I've actually got a map for these so that we can go through it as efficiently as possible right now. As usual, I'm not going to turn on the car radio because some of the songs on there are not licensed for streaming. So instead, we're just going to talk a bit about the map. Now, first thing you might have noticed is that on this map, we did in fact not get a main story mission. That is because this map does not have a main story. I think the idea is that it's kind of a summer house where River's family goes during summer vacation. At least the place is called the Franz Ferdinand Summer House. So, and we know one of the other characters that we're going to meet is going to plan a hunting vacation here. But we're going to meet her on a later map, so we still have a ways to get to that. What we do have on this map are 4 cabins with stories, and in this case it's actually a bit special because two of those cabins are linked because the owners are good friends with each other, and the missions relate to a bit of a beef that they have with each other. Overall, this map is probably closest to what my real life environments look like. Hey Margarian, how's it going? It's closest to what my real life environments look like, and it's got some of the species that actually live near me, so that's cool. But it is, hands down, in my opinion, the hardest map to hunt, which is why I don't usually spend much time here. Okay, we still need to go a bit until we get to the next marker. So what we're going to do here is going to be the cabin missions and of course the campsite missions. Some of them are worse than others. One will make you tear your hair out unless you know exactly what you're doing. So I'm very glad that I played all of the missions on this map before. It's gonna come in handy here. Good, very proud of myself. Did grocery shopping, shim, and flat cleaning today. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm with you on the flat cleaning. Even though this week has been absolutely brutal. So when I woke up, I was like, I should just stay in bed. And then I realized, nah, I need to take out the trash. I need to clean the apartment. Yeah, let's just get the fuck up. So that's been my entire day since before I started streaming. It was like just cleaning, take a shower, eat something, stream. Oh, we're getting 2 missions for the price of 1. Awesome. Let's go. And we've got a need zone here. Greylag geese. Okay. So yeah, we've got a bunch of new geese. We do still have wild ducks on this map. But we also have greylag geese. Which, as the name says, are grey. Just tiredly eating dinner now. Well, enjoy your dinner, Margarian, you've earned it. So these boys and girls. By the way, if you want to filter by territory, you can do that too. So this will only show you the animals that are in a specific territory. As you can see, we do have a few that are coming over from Nez Perce Valley, namely the grey wolf, the pheasant, the red fox, and the wild duck. And we do actually have missions for all of these. Let's go. Inspect map. How good of a shooter are you? How good of a shooter you are? Okay, weird phrasing. For most hunters, this is a question of not only skill, but ethics too. We just can't let ourselves not take our shots seriously. If we're not sure, we never pull the trigger. We just wait until the next opportunity. Sure we do. I have never taken a risky shot on something just because I wanted to get a stream done. That's never happened. Me? No. But when it comes to bird hunting, I let myself loose. I'm pretty confident with my shotgun, and I'm wondering if there is anyone in the area who can challenge me. Will you? I don't even know you. Harvest 5 greylag geese shot with Remington 870 Wingmaster. Harvest 5 wild ducks shot with Remington V3 Waterfall Pro. Okay, this is the reason why we bought those specific guns while we were on Nez Perce. Why I said that we are going to need those again for this specific mission. The Remington Wingmaster was my go-to shotgun for a very long time, though. It's a pretty good shotgun. Creatures with deadly teeth that can ruin any picnic and will not hesitate to chase you out of your own garden. One of the most feared animals on the planet. The goose. As a little kid, I was attacked by an especially vicious goose who didn't stop biting me and kept chasing me around the lake. After this incident, I suffer from anatidophobia. When you research this term, it's defined as the irrational fear that somewhere a duck or goose is watching you. And it's not a medically recognized diagnosis. So I started my own AA, Anatidophobia Anonymous. We share our fears and experiences to help us battle this anxiety disorder. One of the ways to treat this is exposure therapy, where we are exposed to geese until they no longer trigger a fear response. And what better way to deal with them than with a shotgun? If you find yourself terrified, join our quest and emerge as a new person. Sincerely, Anatidophobia Anonymous. This is phrasing. So this one. Did you think shooting 15 kilograms of scarp was bad? Try 30 grey-lag geese. We're gonna have fun on this map. So we already have a new start of the year tradition now. We're gonna, every start of the year, we're gonna come to the swamps and shoot some geese. Oh man. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of restaurants that's gonna have like goose on their menus when we're done here. Alright, where's the next one? This is, I think, a photo spot. Also, just to mention this, we are also going to find all the photo spots on this map, because doing so will extend our photo mode range, which is super useful for scouting. But yeah, this goose mission, once we have picked up the all of the missions, I think we're going to start our bear census, because we're gonna have to harvest a 4-star brown bear, and similar to the 4-star black bear, we're going to just do a full bear census, get it done as early as possible, because brown bears also live something like 30 years. And by the time we're done with that, we'll probably be in the next year. So at the start of the next year, we are going to start by going through the swamps with those 2 guns that we need for the duck and goose mission, and then we're just gonna go on a rampage against ducks and geese, especially the geese. All the geese you can eat is exactly like geese for half price in the supermarket. We're gonna ruin the local goose meat economy. But I do really like the aesthetics of this map, and you can tell that this is a more European area where there's not much unexplored land. So in Nespers Valley, all of these roads that we are driving along right now would be dirt roads. Whereas here, it's actually like fully paved highway with the railing and everything. Like, that's just... I have actually been to Transylvania, and I can tell you the roads really do be looking like this. It is quite accurate. And this is also, I know, some of the developers, or many of the developers, have this as their favorite map. Partially because it is the closest to home. And the devs are from Slovakia, so for them this is basically right next door. Okay, I think we still need to go a little bit further. And my nose is super itchy for some reason. Oh, I think this way? Yes. Haha. Draga Vanatuare. I hope this catches your attention, fellow hunter, because that's all I know from your language. I am Meredith St. James, oh god, not her again. Heir to the St. James hotels, and I am fulfilling a bet made by my grandfather to taste 50 different types of meat without ever getting my hands dirty. And the animal I have my eyes on seems quite dirty. Wild boar. Now, I hope grandfather won't consider this cheating, because I already checked pork off of my list. Last time he refused to accept fish of various species as meat because, according to him, all fish taste the same. Old fool. I've heard that it tastes similar to pork, only it's darker red and more intensely flavored, but still lower in fat, because they have to work for their food instead of having it provided by humans. Please contact my assistant to arrange delivery. Yes, I have actually eaten boar before. 500 kilogram of boar meat sounds like a lot, but then you realize how big boars actually are. Like, boars are massive, and boars will fuck you up in real life. Like, this is literally legit one of the animals that you should be worried about when you go hunting is boars. Boars will mess you up. Any good hunter will tell you that's one of the animals you have to be really, really careful about. Oh, hi! You are golden jackals. Young, female, spooked, okay. I didn't see the rest of you. It was a pack of 5. We do have a mission that will require us to get one 1-star mature and one 5-star mature jackal, so we are also going to have to do a jackal census. They are basically like small wolves, but they make extremely weird sounds. There's a lot of things on this map that make really weird sounds. Anyway, boar will mess you up. And boar meat really does taste like a cross between venison and pork. Wait, was that just I nearly ran over a fox. What is... Excuse you? Guys. Unless they are bored. I approve of this pun. But yeah, boars are terrifying. Like, you do not mess with boars. They are actually quite harmless in this game. They don't charge you as often as I would expect them to. And they are actually fairly easy to hunt because they don't spook easily. But yeah. And they are massive. So when she says she wants 500 kilogram of boar meat, that's like 3 boars of any age and any size, really. They are that big. Okay, but I guess we're gonna have to be careful that we don't run over anything else over here, because we nearly ran over a bunch of jackals and a bunch of foxes, so... Let's try to get through this game without roadkill, is what I'm saying. Gotta go right here. And I'm honestly a bit underwhelmed with this UTV. Like, I have a feeling the other one was faster, so... I hope this one is going to do well in the mountains, because I haven't actually used it before. So I have no idea how this one handles in hilly terrain. Somebody's been logging. No roadkill missions, no. Although there is one mission in Alaska where you are not the one performing the roadkill, but you are the one picking up the roadkill. What do we have here? You are a deer. Which one? You are red deer. Hello. So red deer are the biggest deer in the game, I think, and it is always hilarious watching them next to roe deer, because the red deer are like this and the roe deer are like this. They're super tiny. And red deer and roe deer both make absolutely horrifying sounds. I remember the first time I heard a red deer call, I was like, what the hell is this thing? And then I heard the rodeo and I was like, okay, everything on this map is just cursed. Alright. Where is the campsite? There should be a campsite somewhere around here. Let me double check. Should be a little bit further up. And then we should have one up here, roughly. So I'm gonna have to watch carefully. Oh, there it is. Ha! Excellent. Oh, we got a need zone over here. European hare. Okay. Now these guys are big. These guys are really big, especially compared. Are you just exploring for fast travel access? I'm exploring for fast travel access and for picking up all the missions. Because that way, no matter where we are going, we always have something to hunt. Now the hares, as you can see, they are quite a bit bigger than the snowshoe hares. Like snowshoe hares was maximum 1.6 kilo and a European hare is just like, yeah, 6.5. We're the big ones. I've been hunting for decades already, and my approach has always been simple. Start your day with the most important job, finish it as quick as possible, and enjoy the rest of the day. Simple yet effective. Here's a tip on how you can enjoy your next day. Wake up early, hunt for lots of pheasants, and just have a good time. You're gonna love it. Okay, so I think this is the mission where we have to kill... how many pheasants? Oh, just one. Between 4 and 7. Okay. There are a bunch of pheasants right next to a certain campsite, so that's where we're going to do this one. Because I don't really like hunting before 7 AM.